Nadikit sa isip ko yung yung TikTok music. Because of watching too much TikTok, the music is still in my head. Ano ko lang, biglang pumasok. Ay, 15 hour life. Enter the contest. Sobrang hina ng let go. Let go. Susuot costume again. Costume in middle-aged merchants. What is middle-aged merchants? Middle-aged. Between old and young. Oh, Arabian wedding. Ano bang sexy na isusuot? You know I want it. Ganda siya. In fairness. Siya ay maganda. Ah, Irene Brown. Hi, shout out Irene. Good evening to you. How are you? Peaceful little button. Good evening. How are you? As for me here, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I stay here inside the house even if it's Sunday. It's a day off day. But still inside the house. Yeah. Still inside the house. Okay, ito na lang. Yan siya. That's fine. Hello po mga good evening to my 2 viewers. How are you guys? I will show you. This is the game. I'm gaming actually. I'm doing my game. That she is. It's blurry. Why blurry? Yan. She's wearing eyeglasses. I cannot make it nice. Nice photo. It's too shiny. Shiny. Yeah. Irene is going away. It's free to go. I miss going outside. I miss going the day off every Sunday. But at the same time, it's helpful also that I don't go out because I am able to save. Maybe the internet is slow because I play the game. Anyway, I just finish this and then close and then continue my life. hopefully everything's alright. Everything's alright. Your stream doesn't go farther with me. Yeah, it's always like this. It's a little bit slow here. I'm in lower part of the house. Maybe that's why. It's uh it's slow connection also. So that's why. It's supposed to be in the advertisement when I was buying the PLDT uh, broadband or Wi-Fi, it said that it's up to 10 connection, laptop, and also phones. But this one, it's only two, the laptop and the phone, and it's very slow already. It's so slow. So weird. I just only make live because I cannot post. I cannot make videos. I work all day, and I think not allowed to make video. So yun. Doing lang multitasking. Diba? Multitasking. I think I'm almost finished. Ayan, I'm done. I'm done with the voting. So, hmm, frustrating for minsan. At least, not totally na wala talagang internet. Kasi kapag wala talaga, yun ang sobrang kasi you buy credit for that, and then you cannot good connections when you need it. So, it's kinda annoying. Ayun. Ayun. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Search on the armchair. Indoor tables and collect 2 earrings to coffee shop patrons. Okay. Coffee shop patrons daw. I need to collect. Wala, pareho sila ng suot na wig. Ay, armchair nga eh. Armchair. Charger. Watch. Armchair. Andiyan pa rin pala yung ano niya sa kamay. Hindi matanggal. Bahala ko dyan. Kung hindi matanggal, diwag. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello. 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 Shucks. Yan lang laging binibigay. Anong gagawin ko dyan? Lemonade jam. Can I have some gold? Diba? So annoying. Nega. Nega ang gabi ko. Nega. Kasi, twice na ako nag-try mag-online and it's slow. Patay-patay ang internet. So, I feel negative. I don't know how to convince myself to be positive tonight. Mabuti na lang, tinulungan ako ng isang shout out nga pala kay kay Shirley Batu. Thank you so much. You know what you're doing. That's why I say thank you. Diba, frustrating masyado kung minsan. It's not your plan to do something and then it's suddenly doesn't cooperate, internet doesn't cooperate. So it's kind of frustrating. Heart Dragon. Hmm? Dragnell. Hello. Hi. Good evening. How are you? Nice to see you here. Thank you so much for coming. I just tried to go online again. I'm here for a few minutes. Not sure how many minutes I'm here. I'm good. How are you? I'm good also. Where you come from? Heart dragon? Dragon heart. Heart dragon. I don't know how to. Where you come from? Are you Japanese? You have ano? I think you are a gaming channel. Yung mga bugs ko, makikita siya. Konting ano lang. So, I'm from United States. I live in America, but I like anime. Okay. You are American. Yeah. Okay. So, how's life in America today? Is it ECQ? ECQ is over in America? You don't have a quarantine this time? Here in here in the Philippines, in Metro Manila, we are still have GCQ. Uh, and there are some people also still having the virus. That's why they keep the quarantine until uh, this month. Hopefully next month there will be no more quarantine, but probably where we are still staying inside the house to avoid. Oh, that's good that you don't have quarantine. Here in Metro Manila, we still have quarantine. Although you can go out if you want to, but I'm scared. I don't want to have the virus. 6 feet away, you cannot avoid having closer with other people when you go outside, especially uh, on the market. Um, just avoid it lang. Just avoid it by using gloves or mask. And when you go home, not just washing hands, but directly take a bath and then wash the clothes that you are wearing to avoid having that virus, if it's possible that you have the virus in your somewhere in your hands or in your clothes. Yeah, it's up to the people to do the quarantine. If they don't follow the rules, if they don't follow the government, what the government saying, then it's up to them. It's not the if you get the sick, if you get the virus, then it's I can see is they cannot blame anyone because they don't listen, so you cannot blame anyone. If you'd like to be free, but you have possibility of getting the virus, then if in case you get it, you can You cannot blame anyone but yourself. So, anyway, you can avoid it also. You can wear something that helps you to avoid getting sick. That's the only thing to do if you cannot do the quarantine. Now he's done. Shoes. I think it's not nice that people are picking on China and stuff because scientists. It's not blaming about the race. Anyway, we cannot what do you call that? We cannot avoid that. Ay, I'm back. Your life. See, especially now, they would discriminate each. So it's part of how uh, they treat people. So we cannot do anything with that. There are so many people who easy to judge. I even see a video somewhere in Canada that the guy, it's an older guy also. He pushed the old man outside of the store, and the old man was full down on the outside the store, and it really, if you are uh, Asians, you feel you feel really, it's painful to see how they treat the old man. Yeah, it's the internet. I have very slow internet connections. That's why. I have so slow connections. I have 26. When I turn really, uh, not really 20 minutes because it keep losing connection. Familia Talib. Hello, host. How are you? I'm good, thank you. And how are you also? Thank you so much for coming. This room. Okay. Alright. Hello, yes, I'm here. Heart Dragon. Thank you so much for staying. Kahit, even if it's often losing connections. And almost 12 midnight here. Maybe I'm going to sleep soon also because I feel sleepy. So it is night where you are. It's midnight here. It's 11:52 in the middle of the night. It's 11:52. We are 12 hours ahead from USA, or in parts of the US. 11:52 here. Midnight. 11, yeah. We are 11 hours, no, 12 hours ahead. 12 hours ahead in Asia. Hmm. Have you been Heart Dragon? Have you been in Asia before? Have you traveled Asia? Okay. I just thought maybe you are young, or teenager, or a kid. Okay. Colombia. So you've been from Colombia, and then you moved to Georgia. Nangyari doon sa ano ko. Hmm. As for me, I only travel all over the Philippines, not in other country. And I live in Orangeburg. Okay. Oh, good to know. Thank you so much for the info. You know what? YouTube really helps people to connect, like uh, like all over the world. Grabe, 31 minutes na. 31 minutes. Last night, I tried to do a live stream also, but it was very late. It was around 12, quarter to 1, and then up to 1 in the morning. I don't do live stream very long, actually. Some of my friends, they would have live like up to 3 to 6 hours. I, I don't, I'm not able to do that. Uh, Maybe you can stay that long if you are doing the gaming live stream. Maybe it's more fun to do the live stream like that, gaming. Because you cannot notice the time because you're busy with the uh, doing the live, doing the play games. So I think it's more exciting. There you go again. I'm on and I'm back. It's buffering again. Yes, it's really. The only problem here, the internet here in the Philippines, is that very slow and a little bit expensive. They say that in other country, it's faster internet. We still get the connections from other country. We don't have. And I have 35 minutes already, but it's so many disconnected. It's gonna upload faster. Sounds like. That's my accent sounds Filipino accent. Yeah, because I'm Filipino. It's cool. Anyway, when I come here in Metro Manila, I don't know how to speak English. I don't even know how to speak Tagalog. It's just the same. And I learned after a month of because my dialect is not because I came from the other island. Here in the Philippines, different island, different accent, different language. But our national language is Filipino. And second language are English. So we can understand English, but sometimes we cannot speak English. Some of us doesn't speak really good in English, but they can understand English. In Cebuano, in Visayas area, we speak Cebuano. So different from here in Metro Manila. Here in Metro Manila, we speak Tagalog and other languages here. Jane Pilcan Vlog, new here. Hi Jane, thank you so much for coming. Welcome here on my live. Thank you for your time. Um, and when I come here in Metro Manila, I don't know how to speak Tagalog. So I asked the boy, like 8 years old boy, he said, I said that talk to me in Tagalog so that I will learn how to speak Tagalog. And yeah, I learned. After a month, I start speaking Tagalog. And then up to a year, I speak Tagalog. I understand Tagalog already. And then when I went to another employer, they would have a publishing company. So I decided, I saw I saw an advertisement on the newspaper, and it said that the advertisement was that uh, uh, like taking a course like it was only colleges that who can take that course if you want to study. Or it was you only get the module from them, and then you study all by yourself. And then from then on, I study practical English. After that, I can start understand uh, the way English, how to pronounce and speak English a little. And then I watch TV also. Mostly, I watch English televisions. Uh, so I learn. Then from then on, I learn uh, I listen how they pronounce, how they speak. Then I start learning to speak English. Also, uh, when I was married, I learned it from also my ex-husband because he cannot speak English. Although he was a Dutch guy, he he speak English, so I learned from him also part of that. And I also learned to use computer when a computer was started. I also learned it from my friend. He teach me how to use computer. So I learned from that. And until the mobile phone was available. And, yeah, never stop learning every day. It's part of life. It's part of your life and how you live. And it's fun to learn something aside from your own dialect. At the age of 46, I am 46 now, I'm still learning. I never stop learning. It's okay. It's put it like this, para being part of your everyday life, something like that. If you cannot speak on that language, try to uh, record or try to download it and then listen it every day until you like until you learn how they speak. And I learned also a little bit of Chinese. I work in a Chinese school before when the little boy was going to school last year. I worked from, I think it was from August to uh, March to March. And I learned a little bit of Chinese, but it's only counting like A, Er, San, Shu, O, U, something like that. It's the numbers. Uh, and there are some others. I'm still learning also that. So you can learn other language. It's you just have to do the download and then listen it every day, and before you know it, you can speak the language you want to learn. Some of us Filipino was learning also Koreans because Koreans are very popular in the Philippines, so they would learn Koreans. Some of the Filipinas also, they got married Koreans. Not just Filipinas, but also Filipino. There are Filipinos who get married Koreans. So, we are mixed culture. Wow, I'm almost 1 hour. I'm almost 1 hour here. Hello to my second viewer. How are you? Naharang-harang itong ano ko. Yung, naharang siya sa camera. I'm almost done gaming. And I think I'm going to sleep after this. It's 12:08 now. Monday. Monday. Back to work again. My work is okay. My favorite is Doki Doki. Okay. Uh, I work here as a nanny, a babysitter before. The little boy is 6 years old now. When I come here, he was 1 year and 8 months. And yeah, I work here babysitting, and then until he grow up. Uh, right now, he is more than 3 feet. He's almost 4 feet at the age of 6. He is half Chinese, half Filipino. Same with his father. His father is like pure Chinese, but they are born here. Same with his parents, was born here in the Philippines, I think. And then they are Chinese Filipino. My lady employer also is like 90% Chinese. Oh no, 90% Filipino, but like or like 10% or 20% Chinese. But their family name is also Filipino also. Like just like there are so many Filipino Chinese here, and especially in Metro Manila. All the business owners here are Chinese. Just like the mall of East M malls. The owner of East M malls was Chinese. Also, the owner of Robinson's Mall was Chinese. Even the uh, the Philippine airline, the airline company, it's a Chinese. What? Ay siya. Ayaw makita. Ito. What meant the guy that commented before me? What's that? The guy who I never noticed. Extreme justice end of days crazy hitter. Hi gorgeous woman, I like it. Good family. Mm, maybe that guy was an Indian. It's maybe Indian or somewhere part of Arab country. It seems like his message was like English, but not fully com- complete, not complete sentence, but it's okay. He was just saying like flattering words. But it's okay. Yeah, gorgeous woman with something like the sign. Mm-hmm. I was not noticed the message actually, because the only message I was reading was your message, so I don't notice the message, the comment, other comment. Anyway, I just put your name on a shout out later, and also the other who visited here during my live. So I think I need to go sleep now, because hopefully we don't wake up very early tomorrow. This morning I was awake like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then suddenly the little boy was knocking the door, and then I was not able to go back to sleep, and yeah, I was awake the whole day, so that's why I feel sleepy now. I'm here for about 50 minutes, although it has cut like disconnecting, reconnect, something like that. But I need to go, and thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I only put your name on the comment, on no, on the uh, shout out, so that if there is somebody who needs like to connect on your on your channel, they can find you. Okay, thank you so much for your time, and may God bless all, and have a wonderful Monday morning. Bye. Good night.